What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So in this video I want to go over my entire pre-game and pre-training activation routine. You guys have seen my game vlogs, you've seen my training vlogs a lot, but usually when I get to the facilities, when I get to the stadium or the locker room or whatever, I usually put my camera away and I don't actually show exactly what I do to warm up before my training sessions and my games. So this is that video. Before I get into my activation routine, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. So quick question, do you guys ever feel like you're too busy to prepare a healthy snack during your day? Well, that's where Huel can help. Huel Complete Protein is a 100% nutritionally complete, high protein snack made from sustainable hemp, faba, and pea protein. And they're the sponsor for today's video. You guys always see my typical day. I usually make breakfast here and then I head off to the facilities for training, workout, film, all that stuff. And lately I've been putting a scoop of Huel Complete Protein in my shaker bottle and taking it with me to the facilities so I can enjoy it after my workouts. I absolutely love how this stuff is 100% nutritionally complete, low in sugar, and contains all 27 essential vitamins and minerals. Huel was kind enough to send me out both chocolate fudge brownie and banana pudding, and they taste amazing. Honestly, many times with plant-based protein, I always find that it has a really bad aftertaste, and I usually need to mix it with fruit, juice, and just a whole bunch of other ingredients in order just to be able to drink it. But Huel's Complete Protein tastes great. I just mix it with water and I'm good to go. Mimi, what did I just tell you right before I started filming this? Off camera.
That it's the best plant-based protein you've ever had.
Yes, it honestly is. So if you guys are interested, click the link in my description box to get started with Huel's Complete Protein today. And let me know in the comment section which flavor you guys chose. Thanks Huel for sponsoring this video. So as soon as I get to the facilities, as soon as I get to the stadium, I immediately do what pretty much every footballer does. I grab a foam roller and I do like a 5-minute rollout of my entire body. So in my head, what I like to do is I kind of work from top to bottom. So I start with the glutes and I worked all the muscles of my lower body until I get down to my feet. So the first exercise we have is the glute bridge. I get on my back and I do 10 reps of that exercise. With this, I'm just kind of focusing on squeezing the glutes, really firing those, getting those ready before the training session or game. After the glutes, I'm now going to move to the front of my body and activate my hip flexors. So I'm going to take the resistance band, I'm going to wrap it around the tops of my feet, and then I'm just going to drive my knee up towards the sky, hold it for a second, and then bring that foot back down to activate the hip flexors. After the hip flexors, I move on to the next kind of grouping of muscles and I do the quads and the hamstrings next. So for the quads, what I do is I go find a wall and I just do the classic wall sit. I only go for about 30 or 40 seconds and the goal of this isn't a workout. Again, it's just to get the quads firing, get them warmed up before I go out to the field. Once again, I like to now do the opposite side of the body. So I did the quads at the front. Now we're gonna move to the back and work the hamstrings. So for this, I'm just gonna take a resistance band, kind of wrap it around my feet. And then all I'm gonna do is just bring my heel up towards my butt and activate and squeeze that hamstring. The next muscle pairing that we're gonna do is the groins, and then the opposite of that I think is kind of like the side glute, whatever that's called. I don't know the technical term, but the side of the booty. So for the side part of the glutes, I like to do banded monster walks. So just put the band around my ankles and walk out 10 steps to the right, and then I walk 10 steps back to the left. Now for the groin, I like to take a foam roller or I take a football and I put it in between my knees when I'm lying down and I just squeeze for about 20 seconds straight. Next, we're moving down to the lower limbs. We're doing the calves and the tibialis muscle in the front of the shins. So for the calves, very, very classic. I'm just doing calf raises. And when I'm doing these calf raises, I'm really focusing on that squeeze at the top of the exercise. I see so many people just pump out 20 reps of these. I'd rather do 5 to 10 and really squeeze at the top. Like always, we did the back of the body, we did the calves. Now we're gonna do the opposite muscle group, move to the front of the body and hit the tibialis anterior. This is one of the most underdeveloped muscles, I think, from athletes. Every athlete just skips this for some reason. And if you have like shin splints, this is one of the best exercises to help prevent that. So you're just gonna flip around to the wall, and all you're gonna do is get on your heels and just bring your toes up to your knees. I just do about 10 reps of these, and once again, just focus on that squeeze at the top of the exercise. Final thing now is I really even warm up the ankles even more. I take a band and I do internal and external rotations with the band for those ankles. Again, just about 10 reps going each direction with each foot to really strengthen up my ankles and the ligaments there to prevent ankle sprains and get me ready for the training. And that's pretty much it. It's about 10-15 minutes of exercises, not that crazy. I'm sweating at the end, but it's not gonna be a workout that I'm gonna be sore from the next day. It really is just about getting the muscles ready, getting them fired up and warmed up, so when I step out the field, even for the warm-up, I'm ready to go. So everything you just saw is exactly what I do before I step out on the field for games, but if it's before training, I like to do a little bit more of like deeper stretching, deeper mobility work. I don't like to do the deeper stretching before a game because I do think that holding a stretch, doing a little bit too much of a deep stretch before a game does have a negative effect on like your explosive power and speed. But if it's before a training session, I'd rather get that stretch in, and I'd rather feel a little bit more loose before I hop into the session. So here are some of my favorite deeper stretching, deeper mobility exercises that I do. Again, I do like to add a little bit of movement to it, but sometimes I do just hold it for 30 to 60 seconds. So here are the exercises. There we go, guys. That's my pre-training activation and mobility routine. I hope you guys like that. I hope you guys liked my game day pre-activation routine, and hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace.